Please like my videos, please subscribe to my channel, and please press the bell icon so that you get to know when my latest video has come. And to learn more and to find a video relevant to you, please do check out my videos list.
Hello, Namaskar and Adab to all my friends from your friend astrologer and guide Irfan, once more with you from your very own channel, Astro Assurance. When we look at different systems of astrology or other systems as well which are closer to astrological system but may have their own trends, for example when you look at palmistry or we look at numerology, they have also been associated with astrology through various astrological texts also, where in fact the Brihat Parashara Hora Shastra also talks about the lines on the hand, in fact to the extent of moles on different parts of the body also, and the sizes of different organs of the body also, and the kind of skin that you have can also be related to different manifestations in our lives. So various systems of analysis give us different manifestations of our lives through different mechanisms. Now one such system is also the system of looking at chakras, or the different chakras in a body, or the energy points or the energy flow points or the energy channels that we can talk or call them. Now in various different societies and different cultures, people may be using different terms for energy, or maybe using electricity or chi or whatever. However, all these relate to how energy flows through our body through various channels, and how the prana or life flows through our body through a system, and through this system and a hierarchy of systems it creates a balance and it manifests different results in our life. And the chakras are one of the key areas of the channels of energy or the life flow or the chi or the electricity flow in the body, and through that balance, through the flow, our body functions, the body's mechanisms function, and it functions at different levels. The levels are not just at a physical level, that different areas of the body have different chakras or energy systems or energy flows or concentration of energies from which the life flows in different areas of the body, or how they relate to each other. But the manifestation is beyond just the physical. The manifestation is also at a physiological level, psychological level, and even at a spiritual level, and directly also connected to the astrological level also, or the astrological output or manifestations also, because various chakras have also been related to different planets. For example, the Mooladhara chakra has been related to Mars, the first chakra in the body, whereas the chakra which is right at the top, which is the crown chakra, has also been related to Jupiter in certain astrological texts also, and in certain books also, and in fact in our Vedas. So what are these chakras and what do they mean from an astrological point of view? I have tried to bring various elements of different manifestations of systems relating to our life and present to you. For example, I have made videos where I have tried to relate palmistry to astrology, because if you know, in palmistry also you have the mounts, the sun mount, the Mercury mount, the Saturn mount, the Jupiter mount. We also have the Venus mount, the Moon mount, and so on. And we also have the different lines which are again connected to different planetary placements or planets and planetary energies. And same thing is with numerology. Even numerology is associated with different planets, different manifestations, different energies. So I have also done videos on numerology getting connected to astrology, astrology getting connected to palmistry, palmistry, numerology also getting connected, and so on. Today I am trying to, so my attempt has been to reconcile all the systems, because all of them are interrelated. If you have great astrological placements but in your name or if your birth date does not coincide with certain planetary placements in the horoscope, then there may be a difference of flow of energy, and that may manifest in your life differently. So numerology goes hand in hand with astrological placements, with palmistry, and so also with the chakras in our body. Now the chakras can be related to, on a tantric level, various kriyas which are done, And those kriyas also activate the different chakras and help in manifesting those energies more at the physical level as well as physiological level or even at a spiritual level. These have also been used in various yogas. For example, the Kundalini yoga is also one area where the chakras are very, very important, are critical, and various kriyas or actions are done to be able to manifest those energies through various mudras, through various yogas, through various mantras, through various chanting, through various yagnas, pujas and so on. So various practices around the world are all trying to get to one area of our life, that is to have a more healthy, more prosperous, a more spiritual and a more meaningful life and a life of purpose. So all these elements in some way or the other get interconnected. Now how are the chakras interconnected with astrology? So for example, the different chakras are, for example, the first chakra, which is at the root of the spine, which is also called the Mooladhara chakra, and which has also been related to Mars. And since the Moola also referred to the root or roots, and you also have a Moola nakshatra which is represented by roots, so the root chakra or the Mooladhara chakra is at the base of the spine and right at the end of the spine, and hence it is also called the Mooladhara chakra. And so this is how you can see that astrology gets related to the nakshatras, and through nakshatras we also get related, it also get related to the chakras. The Mooladhara chakra or the area can also be said to be at the root of the spine or just beyond the, or just above the anal area or just above the anus. The second chakra is called the Sacral Chakra or the Swadhisthana Chakra, which is just below the navel or just behind, or slightly upper and behind the genital area. So while the Mooladhara Chakra relates to the earth energies, the Swadhisthana energies are related to the water energies. So while the Swadhisthana Chakra is below the navel and behind the genital area, but the Manipura Chakra or the solar plexus chakra is right at the navel, and this relates to the fire energy. The fourth chakra is the Anahata Chakra, or also called as the Heart Chakra, and this is present right in the center of the chest, and hence it relates to the air energies. The fifth chakra is the Throat Chakra or the Visuddha Chakra, and it is in the throat area or right in the center of the neck. The sixth chakra is the Ajna Chakra, also called as the third eye chakra, and this is right between the eyebrows or right in the center of the forehead. And the last chakra, but the top of the head chakra, is also called as the Sahasrara Chakra or the crown chakra, and lies at the top of the head. And so these are the 7 chakras. Now in certain systems 5 chakras have also been described. For example, in Buddhism 5 chakras have been described, whereas in the Rig Veda or in the Vedas 7 chakras have been described, and different energies have been related to them. So sometimes the energies have been related in a different manner. However, the chakras have surely been mentioned, and the chakras have also been represented by different symbols and also through different planets, and that's how the relation between astrological placements and the chakras or the tantra or the yogic energies also comes about. Now the Mooladhara energies are, because they are the root, they are also about the foundation. What lies at the base is also what gives us the foundation. So the foundation of the spine represents how we walk, talk and do our actions, because if there is an injury to the spine, we know the first thing that happens is we lose the ability to move about, we lose the ability, sometimes if a back is broken, then we lose the ability to move our legs. Many people are relegated to the wheelchairs, and that happens. Sometimes of the hands also, and many times if there is more severe damage, a person may not be able to even talk and not be able to do much. In fact, sometimes people get so affected due to spinal energies, all they can do is even just move their eyes or talk a little bit. So the Mooladhara Chakra or the root chakra is what gives us the foundation, and also gives us the security, the sense of being grounded. But this is also rich in materialism. So a lot of times any misadventure that we do or misuse of those energies or trying to manifest in a different manner gives us a different tangent in our lives. Many times we relate security to materialistic accomplishments, and what we have saved, what we have achieved as assets. And so that then affects the Mooladhara energies, or the sense of being grounded. If we ground our energies of into materialism, and only that gives us security, then many a times when we are at the receiving end, or when we don't get enough materialistic success, then we don't feel grounded, we feel we are not secure, and it affects the sense of our security, it affects the sense of our foundation, of our mere very existence. And so how you manifest those energies, in which direction you are channelizing those energies, will also affect those chakras, and any damage that is done to the chakras through how we think, our attitude, where we move our direction towards, where we focus those energies towards, will also affect not only physically that area of the body, but also the mental attributes and the physiological attributes, or even the spiritual attributes. For example, any challenge to the Mooladhara chakra, or not being able to utilize it well, or manifesting it not in a wise manner, obviously creates fear, insecurity in our lives, and a sense of not being able to accomplish much, and in fact gives us also less sense of purpose, less sense of even prestige, and that we are alive is useless. A Mooladhara energy which is balanced gives us a sense of security, a sense of belonging, and makes us feel good, whereas the overactive Mooladhara chakra energies may give us lust, greed, chasing materialistic manifestations, and spoiling the balance in the Mooladhara chakra. And so many times when we are chasing the materialistic attributes of life, the sense of grounding at the spiritual level also ceases, and it also acts in a motivation, also acts in a sense of existence. And so one has to be very careful how we manifest different energies, different chakra energies, and how we have a sense of purpose, not only in the overall life, but also how we use the specific chakra energies as well. Now the Swadhisthana energies, or the sacral energies, which are behind the genital organs or below the navel, are related to a sense of creativity, and also the urge for and getting into the act of sexual intimacy. And so because this is directly related to life itself, reproduction itself, so this is also one of the primary and very important energies. All energies are very, very important in their own ways, but this energy is very, very important, the Swadhisthana energy, the sacral energy, because it also gets a sense of life, of continuation life on earth. And so it also in some way is connected to creativity at the base level, but also at a high level, because the sense of reproduction is not seen as something which is only carnal, but in fact it is seen even at a spiritual level as very, very important, because that manifests life itself. Our culture, especially the ancient culture, even the Vedic times, sex or sexuality was not seen as something which was a taboo subject. It was not as much as a taboo as it is seen today, because of sense of insecurity coming in the sexual act, and lot of societal pressures coming upon us. However, in the ancient Vedic world, it was more freely talked about, discussed, and people also didn't have a resistance to having many partners also, or experimenting in different sexual energies. Remember, the Kama Sutra is the time of the Vedic times and not of today. And all the sexual creativity, all the creativity of the sexual act on intimacy to a large extent can be attributed to the creative energy of the Kama Sutra itself. Now, any imbalance in the Swadhisthana energies will create a sense of insecurity in the sexual act also. It can give you low libido. It can also give you a fear of indulging in the sexual act. Many people, especially women, may have a fear of the sexual act, and in fact may feel more pain during the sexual act, and they may hence not be able to enjoy their carnal desires or the intimacy to the fullest. One is the sense of fear in any physiological sense, psychological sense that we carry, also affects the various chakra and the energy flows in the chakras, and hence it is very, very important that we think more freely, we breathe more, we take the pranaya or the energy, the life energy in our body, and have more freedom to think and root out all fears from my existence. I know it's easier said than done, but definitely an attempt has to be made in that direction. This is an important energy because not only is it related to creativity, but it also gives us a sense of purpose in a relationship. it ties two people closer together and the bond becomes stronger. Hence, the reproductive act is also very an intimate act, because that's what Srishti has given us, creation has given us, not to feel ashamed of, not to take it as a more taboo subject also. So, it's important that we preserve that energy, we are more creative in that energy, use up that energy, we shed our inhibitions at least with a partner, and we remove all baggage of morals, ethics while we are with a partner, and indulge in the act unabashedly and enjoy it to the fullest and manifest those energies very strongly. To a large extent, our emotional attributes or the thinking of a sense of value also come from how much we are also desired by our partner. If the partner resents us or pushes us back, then we also have a sense of less ego or being less valued or being less desired, and that also affects us emotionally. And hence, couples who are going through challenges at an emotional level, one thing which they should never stop at is the physical intimacy, because it keeps keeping the bond being stronger, and at least sometimes that could be the last thread that if you break off, all the other threads may also break off or snap off. So it's important that you are able to manifest the Swadhisthana energies or the sacral energies or the sacral chakra energies more creatively and with more passion, because that also creates your passion in other areas of your life. So they're related to the Swadhisthana energies, preserve it, because this is one of the very important chakra energies, energy flows in our body and for our mere existence. Now the Manipura energies or the solar plexus energies, which are represented by the navel area or below the chest area, are related to a purpose of self-esteem and a pride and recognition. It relates to a sense of confidence, a willpower, a sense of purpose, and a need to do things, a need to manifest things, and need to manifest different areas of our life. It's a motivation, it is a sense of drive and a sense of wanting to achieve something. Many people spoil the Manipura energies or the solar plexus energies when they don't have a sense of drive or they feel low motivation. So sometimes the chakra energies are low, the feeling of the chakras itself or the flow of energy in the chakras is less, because of which the areas of attributes of life get affected. Sometimes it's vice versa. Sometimes by virtue of we facing a situation in life, we allow the energies to dip, we allow the motivation to dip, we allow a sense of purpose also to dip, and a sense of personal drive to dip, a willpower, a motivation to dip, and because of which you also affect the chakras adversely, and hence even at a spiritual level, then we said we have a less sense of purpose, we have a less sense of drive and the sense of our existence itself. And so it's important that we keep the Manipura energies high, so that a sense of willpower and motivation is very high, a sense of purpose is high, a sense of drive is high. Only then can you achieve things in life. Without a sense of drive, without a sense of purpose, without the energy to be able to go and do and excel and achieve things, a sense of drive and purposes can also get very less, and hence it's important that we keep that energy very high. Now, since the Mooladhara energies have been related to Mars, it's important that we also check if we are finding a less sense of security, of feeling grounded in the life. Then we also see how Mars is placed in the horoscope and how we are manifesting Martian energy, the energy of existence itself. And if Mars is affected in our astrological placements, then automatically our Mooladhara chakra or the root energies may also get affected. The chakra may not feel activated enough, the energy flow may not be activated enough, and we may not feel a sense of security and grounding. And hence it's important we check the placement of Mars, the strength of Mars, the dignity of Mars in our horoscope, and because they are interrelated, one adds to the strength of the other. If Mars is weak in the astrological placements in the horoscope, then we may also feel less grounded, and so then it's important that we create a sense of being more grounded and security by a mere existence, a reaffirmation that if I am here in this world, it is for a reason, and it's important that I find the purpose of life and I channelize that energy, and then I find a sense of security. Then automatically you also strengthen your Mars. Mars is strengthened by a variety of factors, including creating that energy, jumping off out of the bed early in the morning and wanting to go to work, finding a sense of purpose, finding something to do on a day-to-day basis. In fact, a day before you retire to bed, finding the sense of purpose is important. Many successful people, many achievers, big achievers, have a sense of purpose for years together, and every day and every night, every minute of their life, the sense of purpose becomes their driving force in life. And so, to keep the strong Mooladhara energies, it's important that you also manifest Mars strongly, and vice versa. On the other hand, the Swadhisthana or the Sacral Chakra energies are strongly connected to Venus, because they are connected to the sexual intimacy act. So sometimes if Venus is not strong in a horoscope, Venus is not strongly placed, Venus is not in good dignity, or it is combusted, or it is debilitated, then too you will find that not only is your life in your life sexual intimacy is maybe missing, the sense of relating to the sexual act, to the intimacy and the passion between partners may be missing. On the other hand, not only because of the astrological placements, sometimes we, by virtue of creating emotional challenges in our lives, and because of which the intimacy is also affected between us and our partner, and because of that the dignity of Venus is also spoiled. Venus, in spite of being strongly placed, giving us the chance of being intimate, if in our life itself, at a psychological effect, we pull ourselves back, then we reduce the energy, the planetary energies also, because they are interrelated. Enough willpower is given to us above and beyond the astrological placement to be able to increase or decrease the strength of our planets, increase or decrease the dignity of our planets. And so, to be able to increase and manifest the sacral energies well, you need to also check the Venus energies in your astrological chart, and also have a psychological and the physiological well approach to manifest your Venus strongly, to manifest the intimacy strongly, and to manifest relationships strongly. Because if you act on relationship, you have a sense of balance, and you are true in your relationships, you are committed, then your Venus is also improved, and your Venus energies also improve, so your sacral energies also improve, and thus the Swadhisthana energies itself are improved. Now the solar plexus or the Manipura energies are related to the Sun, and since Sun is related to the sense of a prestige, to a sense of self-esteem, and hence this chakra becomes very, very important also. Sun also represents our soul, and hence the manifestation of the spiritual energy, the soul's energy, gets connected to the Manipura chakra or the solar plexus chakra. The name itself, solar plexus, denotes the sun and relates to the sun energy, the sense of prestige and the sense of pride and self-respect in our lives. If sun is strongly placed in our astrological placements, in our charts, then it helps to increase the energy of our solar plexus also, or the Manipura energies also. However, if sun is not well placed in the astrological chart, and at the same time we also don't have a sense of self-esteem, self-respect and dignity, we also are very flimsy, we are not responsible, we don't feel accountable for anything in life, then we spoil the solar plexus energies in our life, the energy flow in our life itself. If you, by virtue of your nature, in spite of whatever your astrological placements are, you have enough sense of willpower given to you, the soul is given enough of dignity. So if you have a lot of dignity in yourself, you feel that if I may be born, there is a sense of purpose to my soul itself. I may be doing something which may seem ordinary in the life, so I may not be doing something very, very important at a world level. However, if I have been born, then there is a place for me in the society, there is a reason why I am a part or a piece of the jigsaw puzzle, and even a single piece missing in the jigsaw puzzle doesn't complete the puzzle, doesn't complete the meaning of the meaning of creativity of the zodiac itself. So you may be a very, very less important piece, but important enough to be able to complete the big picture. So have a sense of self-esteem, have a sense of dignity, have a sense of pride and responsibility and accountability for all your actions. If you take responsibility for your actions, you have a sense of dignity and self-prestige that you live by, and not falter to the unethical, to take shortcuts just for material gains, then you improve the solar plexus energies in your life. The chakra is also manifested strongly, and because of those energies you also be able to feel more pride, more dignity, more self-respect, and you also feel more energetic. If you abuse those solar plexus energies, then you have a drive for power and you become power hungry. You become too egoistic. So control the sense of wanting to chase after power or authority. Check or ask for more responsibility, and through that manifest self-respect rather than trying to be manipulative and trying to get more power, trying to get more influence in life. So don't spoil your solar plexus energies, the Manipura energies. The existence of the soul depends on it. If you spoil that, the mere existence, the existence of your life itself becomes meaningless and becomes chasing after arrogance, chasing after pride. And at a spiritual level, that is the lowest of the low realms that you can allow your soul to be at. So improve your solar plexus energies by carrying your life with dignity, with self-respect, and with a lot of responsibility and humility. And through that, you will be able to improve the solar plexus energies or the Manipura energies better. Then the Anahata or the heart energies, or the Heart Chakra or the Anahata Chakra, which lies in the center of the chest. And so it directly gets connected to the moon, and it manifests in manner of emotions and a sense of nourishment and a life of purpose to help others, to serve others also. It also expresses through our mental well-being, our emotional well-being, and also our self-love. How we also love not only others but also have a self-love, and through that we also take care of ourselves. We also take care of our emotional balance, and we don't indulge in any wasteful thinking or less than expected thinking or improper psychological thinking, which then affects our mental balance. And through that we reduce the self-love, we reduce our mental well-being, and through that spoil the heart chakra. You will find that people generally, if they have an early manifestation of heart related challenges, then that energy may also be weak. That chakra may have been spoiled either by bad placement or improper placement or bad dignity of the moon in the astrological placements itself, or how you are governing your life, how you are governing your emotions, how you are dealing with the domestic life, how you are dealing with your spouse, your children, your mother, and how you go about nourishing others. If you have been too selfish and you look at only self-nourishment with over self-love and not a balanced love for yourself and for others and in relations, then you spoil the Anahata energy, you spoil the heart plexus energies. So it's always better that you keep the moon fed well, you keep the emotions fed well, and you have a balance between self-love and what you want to do for others, how much you nourish yourself versus nourishing others also, and you keep your emotional balance. In spite of any challenges and any issues in your life, if you allow the sense of self-love or your emotional balance to go, you feel a sense of self-pity, you feel societal, you feel desperation, you feel frustrated, you feel anxious, or you go through bouts of anxiety or feel depressed, then you are feeling, then that feeling may lead to less energy of the Anahata energies, the heart energy. You spoil those energies, you spoil the manifestation and moon. And moon is also related to the material possession that you get, the fourth house energies. So you may indirectly be spoiling the nurturing part of your domestic life itself, the grihasthashrama itself, and through that the material possession that you get, the conveniences that you get, may also get affected. So as long as you are able to keep the balance, you are able to keep a sense of emotional uprightness, and you are able to keep your emotional balance well, and you are able to nurture others, you are able to take care of others while taking care of yourself, and be able to love selflessly and without any ulterior motive, then you are increasing the Anahata energies, the heart energies, the moon energies, and vice versa. If your moon is strong but you are not able to keep the emotional balance, then you are spoiling the moon energies, and whichever house moon rules in the horoscope, that house will also get affected. If moon rules the fourth house, by virtue of you being from a Libra ascendant, and Cancer sign rules the fourth house, moon rules Cancer, and moon is kept weak, then the career also gets affected. So if you want an overall success in whichever house moon rules, then keep the Anahata or the heart energies or the chakra manifested strongly, and keep that sense of balance, keep the emotional well-being, take care of others, of other people's emotional needs as well as yours. Then comes the Visuddha or the throat energies, which are directly related to the throat energies to the throat area or the center of the neck and related to our expression, our communication skills, our ability to be able to communicate with others, express our thoughts, and also be able to react with others, and also a sense of how we are able to relate to others, relate to other people's needs and their wants also, and be able to express our needs and wants, and through that manifest our actions, also create the logical thinking. And if you are not able to express yourself well, then people may see you as too judgmental, too critical, too cynical, and always gloomy, or somebody who's very, very aggressive, or always has a wrong tone or too aggressive tone. Why would you want to go in that direction? So it's important that you keep the Visuddha energies and the throat chakra energies activated enough through a clear sense of communication. Work on your communication skills. Hear more, listen more, try and understand more, try and speak less. When you're speaking, speak less, reaffirm what you have said, ask to check whether you have paraphrased it well when you are listening to somebody else. When you say something, ask for an acknowledgement. This is what I am saying. Try and be more balanced in your communication. Also see the other person's need. Then you will not only be able to impact your communication skills, but through that the Visuddha energies and the throat energies or the throat chakra energies. But if you are not able to do that, then you will not be able to express yourself well. You will be misunderstood. Your communication skills will not be impactful. Your sense of being able to influence others will not be impactful, and many times people may not even take you seriously. So if you feel that you are very misunderstood generally in life, a lot of people are misunderstanding you, not able to communicate well with you, and most of your communication ends in some or the other misunderstanding, misplaced assumptions, then somewhere down the line either your Mercury is impacted or your sense of communication is impacted. The dignity of Mercury energies, Virgo energies and Gemini energies are also impacted in your horoscope. Take care of those energies by manifesting the communication well. Now the Arjuna energies or the third eye energies or the energies located between the eyebrows or in the center of the forehead are related to the Saturnian energies. This also gives you more clarity and also gives you a sense of being able to understand with clarity and practicality. This also helps your sense of imagination and also helps your judgment to be able to take practical decisions. Saturn is about practical application of your ideas, your thoughts, being more dignified in your approach, being more disciplined in your approach, being more structured and practical and logical in your approach. So if you find that you don't have a sense of direction in life, clarity in life, you are not able to have the discipline and you are not structured, you are not organized in life, most of the things in life become very, very slow and erratic, then the Saturnian energies or the energies of the throat or the Arjuna energies may be impacted in your life. There may be some obstruction of the flow of energies, flow of the life flow, flow of chi or flow of electricity, and that could be manifested either by Saturn being poorly placed in the horoscope, not in good dignity, Saturn being combusted, or Saturn in a Vish dosha, or Saturn in a Shapit dosha with Rahu, or it could also be that while astrological placements are not bad, yet you by your free will, you don't carry yourself with dignity, you don't carry yourself with a sense of order, structure, practicality, logical decisions. You either give into the emotion side, or you give into your carnal side, or you give into the over arrogant side. Some other energy takes over you and the Saturnian energies take a backseat. Because Saturn relates directly to your karma, so the Arjuna energies or the throat chakra energies are very, very important in life, because then they can spoil a manifestation on various areas of your life. The sense of stability may not be in your life, the sense of imagination and creativity may not be in your life, in the direction of practicality, in the direction of logical reasoning, in the direction of being able to understand things with a logical bent of mind, but a practical sense of mind and a sense of commitment and a sense of responsibility. So if you want to live your life with a sense of direction, and direction in a meaningful logical area rather than only based on emotions or based on sense of pride, then improve your Saturnian energies, improve the Arjuna energies, the throat chakra energies in your life, either through your psychological mental makeup, through your actions, and also a sense of discipline and order and structure in the manner in which you lead your life. Now The last but not the least, in fact the top of the energies, the Sahasrara or the crown energies. Now this is very related directly at the spiritual realm, which also gives you a sense of purpose at a spiritual level. This is where you are able to reach at a higher realm, at a higher consciousness, at a higher spiritual purpose. And hence, if you are leading your life at a base level of material desires, chasing after power, chasing after influence, chasing after conveniences, chasing after people recognizing you, but not looking at the recognition at a spiritual realm, then the super consciousness or the higher consciousness will never comes to you. So the Sahasrara or the crown chakra energies are most of the time not dignified enough, not strengthened enough, not utilized enough, not empowered enough. And so we don't get connected at a spiritual level. We never get connected to a higher consciousness. We never get connected to a higher purpose at a soul level, at a spiritual level. We never try to meet the highest spiritual energy, the Supreme Lord energy. You don't believe in universal love, you don't have strong faith, you are disconnected with the spirit, you are close-minded and you are not able to see beyond the mere cardinal or the base level of existence. Jupiter's energies are get connected to the Sahasrara energies, and hence Jupiter's strength and dignity in the horoscope, Jupiter's placement in the horoscope is important. Jupiter's placement, Jupiter's aspects will also tell you from where those areas of life, the spiritual realm will be manifest strongly, where you need to serve, where you need to have a sense of purpose, where you need to take wise decisions in, where you need to be able to expand your learning, your higher learning. So when you go through experiences in life, good, bad, whatever kind of experiences, when you want to learn from those experiences, you want to manifest those experiences through higher learning, and you want to learn more out of those experiences rather than value in self-pity or value in the sense of, very high ecstaticism because you achieved a lot. Then you lose the real meaning of what the Sahasrara energies mean, the crown energies mean, which are the top of the head. These directly get related to your spiritualism, your being open-minded to the higher realms, and that opens up your existence, that opens up your access directly to the spiritual realm, directly to the other realm, directly related to the Supreme Lord itself. And hence Jupiter is also called the Jiva, one of the most important planets from a life-giving placement itself, and the largest planet or planetary entity after the Sun. So friends, look at different chakras in your life, in your body, how they are manifesting, how those areas of your life, of your body also manifesting, whether you have a problem in those chakras, problem in those parts of the body, problem in those areas of those body, problem in those areas of your life which those the root chakras or the Muladhara chakras or the crown chakras or the Manipura chakras relate to, and through that you will be able to see whether you are spoiling the chakra energies flow through your psychological, your physiological means, or the dignity of planets in their placements are changing that, or you not being able to use your free will well because of carrying emotional baggage, because of carrying arrogance, because of not being humble enough, because of not wanting to acknowledge the spiritual realm and wanting to connect with the Supreme Lord itself. So look how they are interrelated. Wherever the chakra flow is there, if the chakra flow blockages in your mind, then clear that. If the chakra flow blockages because of your planetary placement, then improve the planetary placement by acting in the direction of that particular planet and the particular chakra. Say for example, if the Sahasrara energies, the crown energies are less in your life, the spirituality is missing, then the need for connecting to the higher Supreme Lord is not there, chasing of materialism more is there, which means that definitely somewhere either you're spoiling the Jupiter in your horoscope by chasing materialism and not manifesting Jupiter strongly, not wanting to learn from those experiences, good or bad, not manifesting the wisdom of acquiring those experiences for your higher spiritual energies and upliftment, and rather than being at the banal level, at a more base level. So if your higher learning is affected, your wisdom is affected, then check, is it because of your psychological makeup, or you not taking the attempt, or you wanting to remain at a materialistic level, or for what reason those energies are not manifesting. Whatever is the reason, if the reason is at an astrological placement level, Jupiter not being well placed, then learn more, keep your mind more open, try to take more wise decision, depend on more wise counsel. However, if you find that while the astrological placements are strong enough, but you are chasing more materialistic areas in life and going on a more material tangent, then try and manifest the spiritual tangent better. Try and learn from your experiences, increase your span and your phase of learning, reach out to the supreme energy at the spiritual level, meditate more, meditate on high existence more, and through that be able to then manifest the Sahasrara or the crown chakra energies better. So friends, look into your lives, look at your astrological placements, and through that improve the chakra energies and manifest those energies strongly in your mannerism, in your spirituality, in your physiology, in your mental makeup, and through that be able to live a life of better existence and the need for higher spiritual upliftment. So friends, like this video, share this video, and if you're looking for a personal consultation from me, please reach out to me at the links given below. Till some other time with some other video, this is your friend, astrologer and guide Irfan signing off.